Greetings and welcome back. We are once again looking at a Wargames Factory product. Today it's the World War II Red Army. It's a Soviet infantry platoon, late war. It says on the box the set contains 31 multi-part figures. There are 28 Wargames standard, 1/56 scale. Reason why I'm doing another Wargames Factory product is because I am currently working on a project that they seem to make the most number of troopers for the cheapest price. So let's take a look inside and see what we have. Now I got these during their Black Friday sale. I got these for $11 a box. They're normally about $20 a box, which is still a real good deal. I think they come in a plastic baggie here. Let's open that up. Now, unlike the shock troopers from before, these have bases with them, which is a good change. Even though they're on the sprue, but still, that's cool. At least I don't have to go digging through my boxes for bases. Okay, let's see. First off the bat is what I believe is kind of like a command sprue. Let's see what we have on here. We have a officer's body, some sniper rifles, a bunch of various arms, and here we have some heads. One thing I did notice online when looking at these that I liked was it comes with female heads as well. There's 4 female heads here, as well as a officer's head in the little pointed hat. Let's see, we also have some Molotov cocktails and just a bunch of various arms with various guns, some Mosins, some machine guns, some ammo for the guns, got some pouches, ammo pouches there. Overall, not bad little sprue. A bunch of pouches over here on this side. That's what the other side of those pouches look like. There we go. Some tripods there, or bipods, sorry. Let's see what we have next. It looks like, yep, these other 3 sprues all look the same. On them we have some bases. Yay, bases! And then we have 1, 2, 3, 10 bodies. As well as various weapon arms. Mosin, machine gun as well. One thing I noticed here was some kneeling legs right here that have the torso separate from them. And there's 2 torsos. This bottom one right here is a female torso, and then the top's a male. Pretty close to being indistinguishable from each other, except for the obvious female reasons. Let's see what else we got. Oh, a whole bunch of heads up here across the top. Got enough heads there to really add some variety. Some wearing the caps, others wearing helmets. There's 5 capped heads on here. The rest are all helmeted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 helmeted heads, for a total of 15 heads on this sprue. On each sprue, I guess I should say. So, that gives you plenty of options there. Anything noteworthy on here that really stands out to me? Not really. There is a grenade arm, which is kind of cool. I do notice that, yes, they are. The arms do have letters with them for each one, and then their corresponding opposite arm that holds the end of the gun has a matching letter, as well as the bodies have matching letters. I'll get some of these assembled and see what we think of those and see how well those go together. There's some trench shovels on here. Trenching shovels for little bits to add on there, as well as more ammo. There is also on each one of these, I don't know how I feel about this yet. I guess I'll decide to see how well it works for me. But on each sprue, there's a body that's laying down in the prone position. On the back of the box, you get an example here of it. So he's laying down right there. They also show one of the female snipers right there. So on the back of the box, these look very lovely. Let's just see how they come through. A further note, there is something I did want to mention on here. Yes, with the Mosins, there is also the scoped versions on here as well. The only thing I'm not seeing that I'd like to see, which I don't though, is bayonets. Everybody loves bayonets. I'd love to see some bayonets on here, either in holster or on the guns. That'd be pretty cool. But once again, for the price, very good. All the parts look very well molded. Mold lines are very, very non-existent. At least looking at on the sprue here. Hopefully it holds true throughout the entire set of models. So this is supposed to make 31 troopers, and given the sheer number of arms on here and different types of weaponry, it should work out very well. So let's get some of these put together and we will see how everything fits. Hello again. I have a few of them put together now. Overall, they went together pretty well. Mold lines, like I said, were pretty good, pretty much non-existent. A little bit of scraping here and there, but nowhere near as bad as a lot of other miniatures I've put together from a lot more well-known companies, and for a lot more cost. So let's take a look here and see what we got. Here's just a regular trooper with a Mosin. He went together pretty well. Arms lined up very, very well. Hopefully you can get a good look at him here. Let's see what else we got here. Here is just another guy with actually this is one of the females, female put together with the scoped Mosin. See the hair peeking off underneath the helmet there. Very, very nice. Here's where I talked about the one laying down. Here he is put together. I gave him the big gun here, but he came with the arms. You could have put a Mosin with him, or one of the smaller machine guns. Very nice little piece, actually. I think I'm happy with it. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about him, but I can work with it. The only problem is with the round bases, he will not fit well on them. So you'll have to come up with some other kind of base, or not use him without a base. Here is one with the captain, one of the little captain style hats that I called her on. It's one of the officer hats, holding a grenade. He went together very well also. Now, why are these on sticks? I paint my bases and my miniatures separately, so I put them on sticks, this time toothpicks, given the fact that these are smaller than some of the 28mm heroic scale models out there. I use toothpicks instead of normal size sticks, which I also use these to mount them to the bases. But that's not a problem, because compared to some of the 28mm heroic scale models, these look much more in scale with the rest of the ranges for your basic human. So I hope maybe this helps you, sheds a little light on them. In my opinion, these are well worth the money. They're definitely worth getting. I cannot find fault again with Wargames Factory, except for maybe there could stand to be more of each type of firearm on the sprues, just to make it easier to match up and give more variety, more stability to a unit. That way there's no need for mixing and matching of weapons within the same unit. But I highly recommend these. For the price, you cannot go wrong. Once again, Wargames Factory does not disappoint in the least. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me below, and happy gaming!